interest in 20s was re-sparked by Reno riding the fish style twin fin in the Coke contest at Narrabeen, and that was the era where it was points for manoeuvres, where every time you manoeuvre you actually got X amount of points for it. And in those days I think I was riding McCoys from memory, and I probably had 1 or 2 boards, and Reno was staying with Terry Fitzgerald, and Terry had an orangey coloured combi van, and I was just in awe every time they popped the back of that car, because Terry had like a quiver of probably about 5 or 6 boards in the back, and I guess Reno had probably had 10. And just depending on surf conditions, Reno would drag out all these insane looking boards, guns and short boards. And on the little fish on the small days at Narrabeen, he was just flying 100 miles an hour, still doing turns. So he actually gave me the dimensions of the fish, and I went home and made a similar one. It looked like the fishes of today, parallel rails, big wide swallowtail, full sort of round nose with a slight point on the end. And really where it morphed from there into the twin fins I rode in free ride was a year later. I was actually doing some shaping with Brewer in Hawaii, and I kind of mentioned to him the problems that I was having on single fins bogging down in small waves, and how good this little Reno style fish type twin fin had gone in small waves. And I was saying it would be incredible to get that same feeling that you get in the twin fin in a 4 or 5 foot wave, but I can't figure out how to do it. And he went quiet for a minute and just sort of looked at like, I was completely brain dead. And he just said, that's really simple. You just combine the best aspects of the 2 boards. Take a single fin and make it a little wider, or take the round nose fish and just pull the template in, and there you go. So I kind of went home from that, little shaping stint with him all inspired. And the first 2 boards I did were the boards that were actually in free ride. There's actually 2 of them,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a 6.4 and a 6.6, and they're both identical.